advantage with data centers in space. And remember, power is the proxy, power is the primitive to AI. If you can deliver that, right, and there are tons of retail investors and institutional investors like us who want to bet against that future, right, then Elon's your guy, and the combination of those make perfect sense. But Elon is like kind of an N of one, his ability to dream this.
And just to clear that up, you said bet against. You mean bet with him, not bet against that vision, but bet with that vision.
Like I think that there will be dramatic retail demand and institutional demand who want to bet on that future. These two giant TAMs of artificial intelligence and space. And so, and then if you just look at it, you click down a layer, Starlink's going from I think 10 million people to 20 million people. They're going to launch this, retail mobile service so that we can have Starlinks to our phones to replace these crappy mobile networks that still 20 years later can't keep us connected to a phone call. And and now we're going to get data centers in space. So I'm glad he's on America.
Data centers in space, Freebird. Brilliant idea, science fiction. Can he get it done in 30 months? Impact if he does?
Well, I think there's one key point that I would make about the macro landscape at the moment. We are limited by power. And as Brad pointed out, power is the requisite for scaling compute, for scaling ultimately the applications of AI. And in that constrained world, much like any other constrained world, scarcity breeds innovation. And so I think that there are two paths that we're going to observe happening in parallel here. One is the Elon path, which is to escape the constraints of these social systems that say, I don't want a data center, I don't want nuclear, I don't want this, I don't want that. Regulators, people that are trying to tax you, people that are limiting our ability to scale electricity production on Earth. And there's a lot of reasons for that. We can go through them. So that's one aspect of how do you escape that constraint. I think that there's a separate aspect which is totally unrelated to the topic you're talking about, which is that
Start navigation. We are heading to Hydro Farm West, Fairfield, California. Route recalculated.
over the next few years.